He's in Australia, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Australian radio. Talking about Louis.
Where he's an unbelievable guy, great singer, and someone that if you know, I'd say we would have lost the plot along the way if we hadn't had Louis. He was a very, 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 very extremely vital member of One Direction.
Help.
One of my mates is from Ireland.
You and I, we don't want to be like them. I'll try to set this scene.
Hello, my name is Dash on my channel, and today we're gonna be watching One Direction talking about each other. Yes, it's kind of sad, but at the same time it's good and actually heartwarming, because knowing that they talk about each other, it's really good. Even if they don't necessarily interact with each other behind the scenes, because we actually don't know about that. It's still really nice to see all that. So I took this video from the channel that I'm not able to pronounce correctly. If I try that, I think it's not gonna be right, so I will just say that I took this from this channel. And the video is called One Direction talking about each other. This is really interesting actually to see, because we of course have seen some moments when Harry was talking about Louis, or Louis about Harry, especially Dunkirk, when he was asked about Dunkirk and how he thinks Harry did this stuff, and he said that he's really proud of him, all this stuff, but it's about all of them. So this is really interesting to see. I really hope that all of you are doing great. Let's get started. Oh, 2017. Ah. It's, by the way, one of the first songs I've ever heard of Zayn.
Favorite song at the moment?
The same. Ah,
I like
he's not talking about that.
The way it's like, I like Camila's song, Havana. I really like this song. Zayn and
then yeah,
Sia.
the same.
For 5 years, pretty much non-stop, you spend all your time with these guys from One Direction. From the stage, to the hotel suites, to the tour bus.
Oh,
Who's the
yeah.
messiest roommate?
I mean, Louis was always the messiest. You just find like random socks and
Yeah,
stuff around the
Louis.
place. It's just random stuff strewn along the bus.
He leaves a trail.
Yes.
Over the years, who have you seen cry, physically cry the most?
You can cry not physically.
Harry cried when we first got the soda deal. Many
Harry.
happy tear.
Who's the most fun to have a cheeky beer with?
Cheeky beer. I'd say Nyla. Nyla likes a cheeky beer now every so often.
Say actually as well with the boys, I mean, we love them, you love them.
Yes, we do.
Anything you don't miss? Were there any bad habits on tour?
Like Louis on a tour bus was like my worst nightmare. I'm like quite of like the OCD.
Oh right.
You know, and we'd be on the tour bus for 6 weeks at a time or whatever, and Louis just had this like junk bunk. There was like a spare bunk, and it was basically just for Louis's crap.
Oh no.
So there'd be like his football gear, his boots, like thousands of games from PlayStations outside, like with the discs out. So there was discs everywhere and covers everywhere.
Chaos.
Yeah, but that's probably I don't miss. Yeah,
That would drive me mad.
yeah.
So every time we meet you guys, we ask you the same question, which is, what is the one thing you really do not miss about being in the band with the boys? And when Niall was here, he put you on blast a little bit and said it was your junk bunk on the tour bus and how messy you were.
Proper messy, yeah.
was it as bad as he made out? Was it really fully messy?
Probably worse. I don't know what he said, but
There was something about computer games everywhere
discs
without
being out of
boxes.
it, yeah.
oh, that's very polite. The only lad I have actually sent this song to was Niall, and it was, I think, because we worked with we've worked with a couple of the same writers, and he'd heard that the song was good, apparently. So he texted me saying, I really need to hear the single, so I sent him it, and he sent me like a nice little voice note back. It's like, Tomo's got a banger. So it was, it was nice.
Harry is cool. That's all he said, yeah? Okay, that's all. Wait, we have to pause this. Wait. By the way, I don't like that he said that there is me. Louis, stop it. Louis, stop it. It's not just, it's me. Because I mean, there is... Louis, hello? Why do you think you have so many fans? Just because it's you?
I love this because if you didn't hear this, we're going to play a little clip of it.
Nice.
This was Niall on, is it in Australia, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah,
Australian
yeah.
radio. Talking about Louis.
Where he's an unbelievable guy, great singer, and someone that if you know, I'd say we would have lost the plot along the way if we hadn't had Louis. He was a very, very, very extremely vital member of One Direction.
I love that.
He's lovely, Niall. Honestly, he melts me out always.
A little no. It's nice knowing that, you know, someone's got your back like that as well. I love that.
Yeah, definitely. And you know, it was like that interview that I did that kind of provoked that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I mean? I never asked Niall to come out and say, I just think things like that, they really mean a lot to me. It's proper sweet. Yeah, real sweet.
I like that interview, by the way. I thought it was good.
Yeah, it was very open. Yeah.
Well,
It was quite hard for me to read back, to be quite honest. But yeah, I think it was good.
Do you do that, though? Do you ever, like, read stuff back or watch stuff back? Or
Not normally, but because that one I was so open and honest, obviously I wanted to feel the tone of it and see how it was written. But yeah, hopefully it was all right.
No, it was good.
One Direction is obviously y'all are all off on your own projects, but do you get to see each other? Do you keep in touch?
Yeah. See, Louis came to my show in LA a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to see Liam next week. Seeing Harry this week. So, yeah, we see each other all the time.
You come from a group like One Direction. You guys had so much success. Everyone's now doing great things. Do you have kind of like a playful bit of competitiveness about, like, I want to be the best in that amongst each other?
You know what? I actually just spoke to Niall a couple of days ago. The truth of it is, it's not even like that, to be honest. I wish it was a bit more like that. We just really support each other, and I even spoke to him the other day. I was saying to him, I'm really proud of, you know, like how well his music's doing. It's almost like an older brother watching him, and it was cool to have that conversation with him. So, yeah, we support each other. There's no real competition, I don't think.
So we all like keep in touch in that.
But actually, weirdly enough, I spoke to Zane about 3 weeks
Why
ago.
do they need to hear that they're like competitors? Because it's not so.
Zane's the kind of fella that changes his number every 5 minutes. Don't know where he's at.
Whose music out of the band do you like the most?
Oh, that's a
good
great
question.
That's a good question. I like it. I'm going.
It's hard.
It's difficult.
It's difficult.
I'd say Niall.
Everybody says
probably
Niall.
closest to what I would listen to.
Who are you keeping in touch with the most?
Who am I keeping in touch with the most? I mean, it's pretty equal, but I say Niall.
Have you got a WhatsApp group?
We don't have a WhatsApp group, but we should.
You should have a WhatsApp group.
course you should. You must.
Have you seen Harry's debut acting?
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm very excited to see it. Very proud of him. You know, honestly, that's why it's frustrating for me sometimes to read some press about, you know, that we love to write, that, you know, we don't like each other that much or whatever. But honestly, I can't tell you, the feeling that I get is like I feel like a big brother when I look at a video of Niall playing the stadium to a radio show, or see Harry stood next to Tom Hardy. I mean, come on, it's amazing. Just feel really, really proud, actually. It's real nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not good. I'm not good.
What's going on with his hand? Has anyone heard what's happening with his hand? I don't know, he was wearing like a...
This is too much.
Like a bandage around his hand. That's only in the last few days, so I haven't spoken to him probably in the
I don't think Harry would be good at sport, would he? Is he?
No, he's good.
He's not bad?
He's an athletic man, yeah.
Soccer.
He's good at football. And I haven't really played on either. He's good at golf too.
Yep.
Favourite song of Harold's is... I like Kiwi.
Aw.
Great tune,
of
good rock song.
course. Yes.
I love Two Ghosts. It's a great song. Very easy very easy to listen to. I like Carolina.
Nice.
Meet Me in the Hallway. There's some really good songs.
Just his entire album, yeah.
By the way, how was my friend Harold? I seen you were with him.
He was very good. I actually asked him a question that you had said to me, because you know how like you're no longer blonde, right? And you said that was the best thing that ever happened, was that no one recognised you anymore because you weren't blonde. And I was asking him if he was able to go out and go to lunch or go to dinner, or if they worked out that he was Harry, and he was like, no, you can literally just put on a hat or whatever, and if you don't walk around town with 3 beefy security guards and someone pushing someone out of the way or getting out of a Bentley somewhere, people in this town are just like, whatever.
Yes.
I'm trying to be more famous than you are.
Harry doesn't walk around the streets of LA in one of his colourful suits or whatever. He just wears around in his t-shirt and jeans, so he gets away with it.
One of my mates is from Ireland.
Yes, we need to pause this because I'm afraid that this is gonna be fast. He lives around the corner from Harry? Really? Oh, I didn't know about that. Oh, Louis. Get back together. Let's not talk about this, okay? Oh, interview with Louis, guys. Read in. Okay, interview with Niall.
Do you remember the moment where it fully hit you that One Direction was done?
Yeah, I think that last tour show. Last tour show, we did a show in Sheffield, which is 20 minutes away from where I live, so a special show for me anyway. And I've got this amazing footage on one of my phones. I'm praying I ain't lost it. Of this time lapse, and I just did it of the dressing room on that whole last day of the tour in my dressing room. And yeah, there was a moment where me and Niall just sat on the sofa and kind of took it all in. Do you know what I mean? Had a moment to ourselves, and yeah, it was a pretty heavy day, to be fair. Pretty heavy.
You said that if you could be any celebrity, you'd be Niall, because nothing bothers Niall.
Yeah,
he's calm, cool, collected. Is that still the celebrity you would be for one day?
Definitely.
Wow.
It's just it just sounds so stress-free. I once seen some fans talking online saying, it's easy to be a Niall fan, isn't it? And it is. Just no drama, lovely lad, you know what I mean? Never gets himself in trouble, yeah, it's easy, it's a good life.
It's not now, are you excited when you hear the other guys' new music?
Oh yeah, no, I'm delighted for Louis. I know he'd been trying to capture his sound for a while, and he's definitely nailed it this time. It's the kind of stuff he listens to, the way he dresses, it just suits him and everything, yeah.
Who would you rely on? Who would you talk to when you were feeling that sort of pressure?
I feel like me and Louis always had the most connection through everything because, I mean, there was a point where we did not get on at all. We
at the beginning, you were not friends.
There was huge friction. We had this one massive row one night where he was playing my video from when I was 14 on the show by myself when Simon said no, replaying it in the bedroom, and I was like, oh my god.
But that is,
I hate you so bad right now. He was and Simon's just going, it's a no. No, I mean, at the start of it, me and him just didn't click at all, and I think it's because we both had that leadership thing within us, but then we kind of got to a point where there were certain things he was better at making decisions on, and then there was other things that I was better at making decisions on, so we kind of bonded together, and then, I mean, bless him, Lou's been through so much in the last few years ever since the band ended, and whenever I have a problem, whenever he has a problem, we always call each other about it and make sure we check in and whatever else.
So are you in touch with the other guys as well? Because Louis, you're obviously still quite close with. I don't know if you've seen him, but are you in touch with the other guys?
Yeah, I mean, I speak to Niall every so often. I haven't spoken to Harry in a long time now.
You're having a crisis, which one Deepak would you turn to? Out of all of them, I suppose, and we both kind of lean on each other for a lot of different things, I would say Louis is the one that I turn to the most. I think when we were in the band, if there was ever a problem band-wise, me and him would always try and figure it out together, so we often do that through life now as well, which is good.
So Harry's new album, come out. You enjoyed that one?
Yeah, really good. It's very, very good.
It's nice.
It's very Harry. It's very the music that he and I would listen to.
Yeah.
That's why I texted him when it came out. I was like, all your influencers are there. You've just smashed it, nailed it. And it obviously went #1 for a couple of weeks as well. And so flying.
We got up with Niall last week, and he mentioned that he'd be listening to your album and absolutely loving it. Now, have you had a chance to listen to his while you've been staying out? Don't thank me, thank Niall. What is your favourite song? Have you listened to his album, and what is your favourite song of his?
I have listened to his album. The Piano, Put a Little Love on Me, I think. Probably that one.
It is really, really good, man.
Harry Styles.
Yeah.
Guilty or not guilty for crimes against fashion?
No, he's not guilty. He's a very fashionable young man.
I love him.
And he doesn't care, which is great. No judgment.
Yes. So, what did we expect from this video? Of course it's going to be hard to watch. Even if you show me this a few times in a row, I will feel the same thing. Because even if I know them for not such a long period of time, even less than 1 year, I just really feel like they're my friends, my best friends, and whenever I feel bad, whenever I feel good, I can at least listen to their music. I'm not even mentioning watching videos because it's even, I don't know, I feel even closer when I watch videos. This is so funny to watch how interviewers try to kind of make them compete between each other when they ask like, who do you think is the best of all of you, or who has the best music, all the stuff. Like, do you really want to do that? Do you really want to ask them about that? Because they're not gonna say like, I think they're better and this one is the best. Of course not, goodness. They say that they're like brothers. Of course it's said that there's not so much about Zayn, but anyway, it seems actually a little bit that this video was mostly about Liam, Louis and Niall. Especially Niall. Niall is actually, I think, one of the most open from all of them. If you ask him about something, he will not dodge the question, how, for example, Harry usually does this, yeah? But anyway, it's really heartwarming to watch all this stuff, to recall how they love each other. No matter what. No matter what. This is amazing. I really like this. So, yeah guys, I really hope that everything is okay. Even if it's not so. Again, what I just said, listen to their music, it helps. Not only their music, thanks to One Direction, I actually discovered a lot more musicians, a lot more bands. One Direction are all lovely, great guys that we love so much. I'm so proud of being in this fandom. I think that's all I'm gonna say today. So yeah guys, I really hope that you're safe and healthy. Don't forget to smile and to go with kindness, guys. Thank you for spending time with me today, and yeah, bye guys, see you next video. Bye.